What is going on YouTube? It's FlopFish here, and welcome back to the Carolina Hurricanes BGM mode. So we are back in the next off season, and next season, the 2018-19 season. There's been a lot of change done to the team, but you know what? Overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it is. There's no one major on the trading block. Obviously, there's like Henrik Lundqvist and a bunch of old players. I already checked through that. I edited all the lines already for preseason, so they're all good to go. I assigned captains and stuff, and I guess while I'm just showing off the lines that aired beforehand, there's just a few things. One of them was just why I trade away a star player every episode. It's not like every episode, but the thing that I'm finding like that I have to really adjust to in this game is making sure I don't have like too many star players on the same team, and then when the players start to get unhappy, if you keep them on the team in their role, they're just going to demand a trade and get really low value for you. So you kind of have to manage what you're going to project to in the future, and it's finding that balance is actually pretty tough. So without further ado, that's the main reason behind that. As much as in the other one is using like getting all the late draft picks and trading away early ones. The early ones, like, they do net you better prospects. I'm not gonna lie, they net you really solid prospects. I mean, we have a really solid group of guys in the team that are just, they're able to be there because, you know, I got late draft picks and I did pretty well. So actually, speaking of draft picks, I do want to make sure we sign our first round pick this year. So so he can hopefully be playing in the CHL. Oh wait, in the system. That's what we want to do. Alright, and wow, he's actually, so we got some players who actually progressed really well. As of 2018, 67 overall is not bad. We'll sort by overall here, see if there's anyone that needs a contract. Just all forwards in the system. Unsigned. There we go. We'll go with that. So I don't think there's anyone here that needs one. That I can tell. Yeah, so there's no one here. Niscala was our first round pick, right? Yeah, he's our first round pick. So I mean, we can sign him, but it's probably best to just keep him in the minors for now. He's got top 9 forward potential, which is really good. Bottom 6 for Kavanov, that's pretty good. And yeah, so I think overall, you know, we got some solid prospects, but very few of them are actually going to develop into much, and that's where having the first round picks will be coming in handy. So hopefully going to try to get some back this year and being able to retain them. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's look at the lineups here. So on the main team, I've brought in some prospects for the kind of first time. We have some really high-end prospects on the team, which is really nice. So we have Ryan Johansson, Sam Bennett, and I put Puljujärvi up on the first line with them. I put Bennett as center and Johansson as wing because although Ryan Johansson has better face-off stats, Bennett seemed to be winning more in game, and Bennett actually got up to the franchise potential, which is really big for us. That's ridiculously huge. And then Puljujärvi's got the elite, and I think he'll fit in well there. And then we have a second line with Evander Kane, to Teravainen. So Kane will be fine there. Teuvo will be fine in his role as a second line center. He's actually got decent faceoffs. And same with Kucherov. That should be a fun line. Then on the third line, we have Tyler Benson coming in. So we got him plus a little bit more for Justin Falk. And he's got really good slap shot power. Like, that is really good slap shot power. In fact, I should put him on the point at the power play for that. Because he could be scoring a lot of goals there. Then we got Estefan. And then we got Tolchinsky here. Tolchinsky's a guy that I really did want to try out. So hoping this works out. Then we got Edom, Vincor, who's fine as a depth forward. Roy, who's fine as a depth forward. And Edom, who's also fine as a fourth line forward. So that's really good. And then on defense, we've actually got some interesting things here. So I put Jake Bean in that first defensive pairing here. With Mirko Mueller. Now the reason why I did this is because he does have that elite potential. He should grow quicker this way, and overall it's just fairly solid, and it gives him someone solid to kind of rely upon. Then we have Ghost Bear on the second pairing with Mealy. Again, both these guys are kind of fine with that role in top 4. Then we have Fleury with Morrissey. Both of them want top 6 roles, and both of them are in top 6 roles. So that's how our forwards and defense shake out. And then on goal, in the goalie position, we have Subban with Altschuler. I'll never learn how to pronounce his name. Altschuler, probably something like that. But yeah, so they're pretty happy. He's up to So let's go check out the AHL lines. And we got Dubé, or Dubé. We acquired him again. For I forget who we got him for, but he was looked really promising, and yeah, that was with the Flyers trade. So that's when we got Ghost Bear in. But he's 20 years old. He's a 76 overall, and that's going to be pretty good here. And then we got Palmu on the right wing here, and then right on the left wing, and then we got our fourth round pick in the past draft. 75 overall, 20 already. That's pretty good. Gustav Franson is up a little bit, and so we put him up on line. And same with Julian Gauthier. He's up a little bit, and their potential is up a little bit to bottom six forward. Then I have Aho with Eriksson Ek and Reemshaw. I want Reemshaw to get a little bit of playing time here now. And the reason why I put him over Jacek here is because he is a little bit younger, and he does have that potential to grow a little bit. Then we have Luff with Chad LaRose. LaRose is just kind of there to buff up the overalls a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, I'll swap these two around because it just makes a little bit more sense. Defensively for this team, we got Shiria. I sent him down because it's just I want the youth to get the experience, and I got De Jong. He's gonna do well, and then we got Locke Morrison and Brennan Manel, and then Vala and Carlson. So obviously I would like to get McCowan some playing time here. It's just finding out how to balance the salary cap, because if he's fine being a depth defenseman, then I guess we could put McCowan in Chariot's role, which isn't a bad move, but we also need the right defenseman up. So maybe we will send McCowan down and bring Chariot up. Because getting McCowan some playing time was probably going to be a good thing. So we'll confirm sending him down. And we got to swap him actually with, I think we can fit this under the salary cap. Ooh, we'll be under the salary cap by literally 0.5, like 500,000. So we do have to unfortunately go sign someone for really cheap, which is like really our only option right now. See if there's any players that would be decent to sign here quickly for cheap, and just kind of filler on the team. Like depth guy. Everberg. I mean, minor scoring forward, he'd be fine there. Let's sort by potential here, see if there's anyone with like decent potential that we could just throw in and be like, hey, you want to play? Okay, you're good with us. 77 at 22. It's not bad actually. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a really good deal for us. Ruop's probably a solid guy, but I want the depth to be a forward, not a defenseman, and that's pretty much going to help decide it. So I think we do go with Blay here. So we'll offer him a contract. We have to offer him. We can offer him a little bit more, just because we do want him in the NHL, and we won't be handcuffed with the salary cap with him. So that'll be good for us. And I don't know if we really could use a third goalie, but is there anyone in here that's actually like relevant or that could be good? Wow, he's got actually good potential. Fringe starter too at 73, 22 years old. Other goalie, I mean, I'd sign him, but I really have no use for him. So I think we'll just kind of stick with this. I think we're in a good situation here. Let's start the scouting going. And top prospects equals Del Zotto in the OHL. Let's go ahead and let's scout what's got the most amount of forwards here. Russia's got a decent amount. The Swedish League's got a decent amount. The States has a decent amount. But WHL seems to be the best. So we'll scout the WHL. And we'll see who's kind of got like the top potential so far. So it looks like bottom six. I want to see how he performs this year, because he is young. Again, same with these guys; they are younger. So projected to go in the first round. All right. First round, undrafted, third round. So he's a first rounder. Alright, we'll pin him too. So we'll pin a lot of these. Ooh, top 10. Alright. And top 5. And top 10. Alright, so who can we remove a pin from? I don't want to remove the pin from him. so we're good. I think we'll top those guys, and we'll kind of see who performs out of them and go from there. So I think overall we're in a fairly solid situation. We can just advance a day here and hope that the guy signs with us, maybe a couple days. One more day. Alright, perfect. I'm being low financially, but I offered you extra money. So let's make some roster moves and let's call him up to the big leagues here. Alright, so he's in the minors. So we can swap McCowan down, and in exchange we'll bring up Shiriat and the other guy. There we go. So he's a 76 overall. That's fine with me. And Shiriat. Alright, cool. Confirm. There we go. That's what we want to do. Alright, edit lines here. And it's just the AHL lines that I think we have to edit anyways, which is good. Defensively. And De Jong is actually a lefty, so put him there, will be fine. And bringing in McCowan back to captain the team. I'll get him as captain on the team here. So, back to edit lines. What line are we missing? Extras. Extra attacker. Yeah, I will definitely put you on as an extra attacker. You know what? Let's go with Gustav Franson. I want big things out of him this year, man. I think he can do well for us. So. Oh, that was the extra in the first. Yeah, that was the extra attacker. Captain's in jersey in the AHL. I think we're going to strip Manel of the captaincy. We're going to give it to McCowan. And then we're going to take... it's his first year with the team, so we're going to get rid of his captaincy. You know what? Nah, we'll give it back to him. So he won't have the captaincy, but you know what? We're going to give it to Roland McCowan here, because he's going to need it to kind of keep him a little bit happy here. So, there we go. We're in good shoes now. I think we're in business to start simming here, and so we'll just do that. And it's going to be a rougher year. If we make the playoffs, I'll be happy. We do have good top 6 talent, so that's always good. But I mean, it is a preseason. Hopefully stuff works out well, and hopefully we can kind of tell through the regular season. Do we have preseason stats actually? I think we do have preseason stats. Let's go ahead and let's go to Stat Central, because yeah, we can view preseason stats. So Evander Kane seems to be lighting it up out there. Anyone else doing really well? If Benson's getting some points, I'm pretty happy. He's got nothing. So I mean, I might swap him around and bump him up to the first line. Him and PRV will probably swap about halfway through the year. So just kind of rotate them, see how everyone's doing though, first off, and then go from there. So we should be okay to keep on simming, and I think McCowan's our first call-up that we make if we need to call up someone. 10-1 win, wow, holy cow. We are definitely cap compliant, so cool. Let's go ahead and let's start simming. So this is going to be pretty good. So Kane's got morale from ice time. We're up 2 wins. We lost in overtime. We're still undefeated in regulation. Probably won't last for long, but player morale. Let's go. Locker room chemistry in the NHL is 66%. Whew. That is not good. Why is his morale so low? I need to be out on the ice more. I can't help the team when I'm not getting minutes. You can see the point you're making. Job is focused on playing, not evaluating the front office. See, I'm going to be in a situation soon where I'm actually going to be like stuck, because I need to get rid of like a top player, like a top 6 player. Go to roster moves. Yeah, so I need to bring in a top 6 player, and I need to get rid of a top 6 player in order to play the players in the position I want to play. Let's call Needle up. Edit lines. But yeah, it's a tough predicament here. So let's give Needle a start. Alright, cool. Back to edit lines, and so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna have to do. It's gonna suck, but I'm gonna have to go through with it. So Hopefully I can keep on to as many of the guys as I can for a rebuild. But hey, if they're not happy, then they're not happy. Scouting assignment. I want you to do 6 more. I want you to do 3 more weeks there, because I want that crop really scouted out well here. So both our teams are doing really well. Subban's available to play, so we send Needles down. Her goalies, there we go. Needles, you played well in your 1 game for us. Subban's gonna get back in the starting role here. And go to roster moves, and we're gonna send him back down. I wish there was just like kind of like system where it's just like, oh hey, you sent this guy down last time, you can send him down again here. So Needles under the salary cap, eh? Why would we be under the salary cap? We weren't before. Oh, that's kind of shocking. I didn't think we'd be under the salary cap. Well, I guess we keep him up for now. Oh, that sucks. So you do have to go and sign another cheap player again. Woo! Fun stuff. Go to player morale. Let's see what the team's going to be like here. Fluff. Doesn't really change how we do our job. Alright, let's go to the NHL. What about Kucherov here? Let's see what Kucherov's at. If he's still low, then we do have to do a little bit about it. So I think we will bump Kucherov up a little bit here. He's good friends with Benson, so maybe we'll put Benson on the same line as him. Yurko's on Buffalo now, right? I forgot about that. I forgot to answer the player morale stuff that when I was in there. I'm a genius. Player morale. There we go. Alright, Chariot. I can see the point you're making. I'll consider some possible changes, but I really won't. So, have confidence that it'll be temporary, because we do need to actually bring someone up. Man, this is tough, because this is like balancing. This is like, I don't even know how to describe this. It's like impossible. Let's view stats here and let's see. Yeah, Sam Bennett's going to be leading the team a lot this year. Bean's got 1 point in his 8 games, which is good. Ghost Bear, PRV's got a lot of points, which is good. Teravainen's good. Edom and Kane are good. Kucherov's a little bit lower than what I want him, so maybe I'll swap him with Puljujarvi for a little bit here, get him a little bit more ice time out there, and that could bump up his morale enough. It should bump his morale up enough if we bump him up a line, so he'll be getting the better ice time, and then that'll be good. Benson's already up an overall point, which is good. Puljujarvi, yeah, we'll keep him there. This line seems to be rolling somewhat decently, so that's good, and I think that's all I really wanted to make. Obviously, goaltending I do need to sort out here, so that's tough, because I have to sign someone to bring up, to send down Needles, which is really weird because it was cap compliant before, but it's not now. So I mean, I can sign like a really cheap depth guy. I can call up someone who I know is not gonna play, and I really don't have a lot of those players. Maybe I could call up Nemish, because he'll be happy with the call up and he doesn't really expect to play. So maybe we'll do that in the system here. Alright, where is Nemish? I don't think I even have him signed actually. I think he's just assigned to my team. Who do we call up then? Eriksson Ek? Nah. Sure, let's bring Lane up, and in exchange for Lane, we get to send Needles down. Wait, we'll still be under the salary cap. So we gotta pretty much send someone down with the same cap, or call someone up with the same cap as Needles, or we can't call 2 players up. So we really, literally can only call up him. So we can't do anything there. We do have to sign someone. That's weird because it was cap compliant. So, free agents. All right, let's go ahead and someone that doesn't want to play. So like a Schrader, minor scoring forward. You know what? You can be welcome to the team. I think him or Everberg. Now let's bring in. Yeah, let's bring in. Because we have a defense. We don't have a defenseman. We have a forward spare. We don't have a defenseman spare. So he could be our guy. Offer you a contract. You're gonna get paid, buddy. We'll give you a two-year contract, but you're gonna get paid. So there you go. Get paid. I hope he signs, because he's got to sign with us soon. Otherwise, we're gonna be a little bit out to lunch there. So advance a day. Advance one more day here. One more day. Should be alright. It should be today. We won again. Wow. Holy cow. Alright, he accepted. Woo! Cool. Cool. We got some player meetings to attend to. We do have some roster moves to do here. So let's do the player meetings here, because I know it's gonna be Needles. Kucherov. We need you to produce, buddy. I think the team's really gelling. We can always, you've been doing well lately, no doubt, but I think you have more to give. This team is gelling. I agree, things seem to be going nicely for us right now. Fleury. I agree, things seem to be going nicely for us right now. Tivu, I know you have it in you, just stay focused, buddy. Okay, apparently not. Anyone in the AHL need some stuff? I've had my eye on you for a while, so you know, welcome to the squad. All right, now we can send down Needles, make him happy, which is good because that's what we really want to do here. So Needles, you're gonna be sent down, and we're gonna call up defense here. And Rob. Confirm. Cool. So we got the call up with him, and Needles is going to be the starting goalie now in the AHL here, because he does want minutes. And Kucherov, dang it. Morale. Stay focused and prove to yourself that you can do it. Alright, no, you know what? Good thing there's no GM firing, because I think I'd be getting fired pretty quickly here. I mean, then again, we are 8-1-1, so we have that going for us, which is nice, because, I mean, we are the top team by a decent amount so far, by a game. A game already is pretty good. Alright, so we can go back to the calendar. We dealt with all our player morale and shenanigans like that. Let's them forward a couple weeks here. And hope that this role continues. So, yeah, he's going to be happy for getting dressed, which will be good. We're just winning games, man. This is insane. Like, we're 11-1-1. Maybe bringing in the prospects is good. Gauthier with a sprained ankle. So we will have to go in and edit the lines because he is a top 6 player. And with top 6 players, I do want to edit and kind of choose who I want in there. So I think we swap lane. So we go Luff up. Yeah. So I think we go Luff, Jasic. Yeah, I think that's solid. Because everyone else is top 6, bottom 6, bottom 6, bottom 6. And so we want our best, kind of our best prospect up there. And I think right now it is actually going to be... it's going to be Luff up there. So, Luff or Jasic? I think we'll go with Jasic. What's the line like? Playmaker, power forward. You know what? Because of the line combo, we will move Jasic up there. I think that makes the most sense. I hope you guys agree with that. So, we'll bump him up a line. He'll be pretty happy for that. And we will bump Jacek up the line. He'll be pretty happy with that. Cool. We are good, and we can continue rolling on. Dubé's up a little bit, which is nice. Scouting assignment. All right, so he's done the 3 weeks there. Let's go ahead and let's do 1 month in the OHL here, and we'll see what happens there. So Gauthier is available to play in the next game. Go figure. Change lines a little bit, and then he's just like, boom, I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Always happens, man. Always happens. Never lucky. Luff, we have to send you back down because I like Jacek just a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. Not much, but enough. And then we're going to swap a lane with you. Excuse me. I had a little bit of hiccup there. All right. So far so good. Team's rolling. Decline. Manel with a concussion. Edit lines. Do we have another defenseman actually to put in there? I know Gabriel Carlson will be moving up. Yeah, we don't have another defenseman, so we're gonna put in a forward down here. Lane, you better like defense. Vala, I'll move Vala up, and then I will actually put in Carlson here. Who is that? Who is that other guy on defense there? De Jong. All right, I was gonna say, he looked like an 80 at first, but just like, no, you can't be an 80. So, let's continue on. Oh, we lost in overtime, but we won in overtime. So far, man, 13-1-2. What is with this team, man? Somehow being mediocre is doing, like, not having the strongest of the lineups is actually working out really well. Yeah, because, I mean, like, Kucherov's back up to normal. Kane's there. Teravainen, Puljujarvi's up a bit. Benson's up. That's good to see. Tolchinski's up. Vincour's up. Edam's up. Defensively, Bean is up to 76. He's still actually at a 76, but Mealy's there. Cool. Things are rolling. And that is great to see. That is amazing to see, actually. Let's go ahead and let's just keep on simming here. Let's go up to like Christmas break or so. We play on December 20. That is a bad schedule. Holy cow. I feel bad for the guys. All right, we play a lot of Wednesday games too. Winning Wednesdays. We lost in regulation. That is not good. Manel is available to play in the team's next game at lines. And Lane's going to be happy because he got dressed, but now he's going to be sad because he just got scratched. Manel, get in there. Who's got better potential between you and Carlson's? Top two. Age is about the same. You know what? Let's move Vala up a line. And let's swap. Yeah, let's swap you two. I think that's fair. I think that's pretty fair. Vala and McCowan are pretty happy together, so as long as I keep those two guys together, we should be. Oh, we lost in regulation again. Uh-oh. All right, no losing streak yet. We're 15-3-2, man. 16-3-2. Lots of like overtime and shootout wins, which is all right. December 1st, not a big deal there. We lost that game, but we won home and home. Wow, I don't see those too often. Broken nose, December 16th. This is going to, again, require a pretty big adjustment in the AHL, so it's going to come from the bottom down here. It's going to be Lane coming in here. This one's pretty easy to do, though. We got two-way forward playmakers, so we can either put a power forward or a sniper up there, and Gauthier is just going to jump up a line. So Luff will go up a line, which means power forward playmaker, power forward. That'll actually work out better for us. Jacek will jump up, and then Gauthier is just gonna, unless he's a right winger. No, he's a left winger. All right, cool. And then Gauthier, you'll jump up a line. There we go. How's the AHL team doing? They're 12-5-1. Like literally, both our teams are just thriving. I don't know if this is just a lucky year or the year of the hurricane, which isn't a good year, I guess, technically, but scouting assignment is done. All right, so we did OHL forwards. Let's do WHL defensemen for 3 weeks. I'm going to get a good kind of overall sense of scouting. All right, so Palmu is ready, and this is going to be a huge shift down. Palmu is at the very bottom, unfortunately. So he moves down. Jasic, you swap with... Ooh, Luff is up, actually. Ooh, boy, Luff is up, so that means I think Jasic moves down here. Yeah, Jasic's going to move down. Unfortunately, but you know what? You got to deal with the cards you've been dealt, and I think these are the cards we've been dealt. So, we have a bunch of bottom 6 potential guys, which is good. You know, that means we're going to get some third liners coming into the NHL in the next few years or so. Go to player morale. Let's see. Kucherov. Help us get back on track by stepping up in other areas. Alright, never mind. Screw you, Kucherov. You're being rude. Evander Kane lost morale because of ice time. But, I mean, he's doing well, so I don't want to change up the lines because he's doing well. I think we're golden, though, man. Look at that record. 21-8-2. And it seems like we're doing well with Subban, man. Subban seems to just be holding things down in net. That acquisition might be the keyest one of the year. So, Roop. Thanks, buddy. I agree. Things seem to be going pretty nicely right now. And you get more ice time. I can't help the team when I'm not getting minutes. Kane, I think you're getting enough minutes right now, to be honest, buddy. Oh, I should have done AHL morale. Oh, well. This is just like, really? Edit scouting assignment. QMJHL forwards for 4 weeks, which is a month. Same difference. I hate how it's like 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 1 month, 5 week, 6 week. They should have just kept it continuous and done like 4 weeks. All right, so we're into January. We're into the new year already, and wow, we're in good shoes, man. We're in good shoes. Sam Bennett, holy cow, that is over a point per game, which is nice to see. We're dominating so far. Good point percentage. Goals for per game is a little bit low, but goals against is really good. We're actually a little bit lower in goals for per game. We have one less goal per game than the New York Islanders, but we seem to be holding it down pretty good. In the entire league, we are second behind the Edmonton Oilers, who have played 2 more games, so we do have an opportunity to catch up to them, but they seem to be scoring at a really high rate and not allowing a lot against. So, but I mean, can't complain at all. Let's go ahead and let's look at the points here, and let's see if Evander Kane actually has a point. So he's got 19 points. He could have a bit of a point there, but overall, I think Kucherov's kind of stepped up in that role. And now that he's at an 86, we might be able to bump him down. Ghost is up to an 85 because of player morale. Payarvi's up to an 80, which is good. Benson stats-wise is not doing as well as I hoped, but you know, he's still doing well. And let's just see how Malcolm Subban's doing. The goalies, there we go. He's got 1 assist, 3 shots. Oh my goodness, that is just filthy. Actually, Alex held it down, man. He held it down pretty well for us, but I ain't risking that. I ain't risking that at all. No point in risking when you're players like that. Team's been gelling really well. Everything's been going well. Let's go ahead and let's give Evander Kane some minutes. We'll see if he performs a little bit better here. Which means that we will be swapping Benson with Payarvi, moving him over there, and moving Kucherov down with Kane, and swapping them. Alright, that'll be a little bit more interesting here. We'll see how things work out here. I want to do this because I do want to get a little bit of a mix going on as far as like overall team performance and stuff. So let's go ahead and let's do some player morale stuff. Kane. Numbers are black and white. We just need to produce, buddy. That's my go-to. Let's do the AHL because I'm sure there's players that want to talk. X and Ek. I think we have a good crew. Know what they're doing, buddy. Wow, yeah, his best friend's a free agent. That's pretty interesting. So the chemistry in the AHL is pretty good. NHL is a little bit weak. I'm just gonna go scan through the trading block quickly and see if anyone's up there that's absolutely insane. But I think other than that, this might be a good stopping point actually, because it's like 35 minutes into video for once. So so let's see. Gardner 2073 overall. He's actually pretty solid. He's got top 9 potential. Jake Allen only 85 overall. So I made the right call there. Giordano's up on the block. That'd be a huge boost, but ultimately the team's rolling. I really don't want to adjust it. Oscar Danks would be a good pickup. Spezza, Zetterberg, high bottom 6. It's not bad. Hamhuis and UC Jokinen. He's got good potential. Top 9 at 19. He's injured. He's a first round pick, so he definitely has a lot of hype. Could be worth going after. AHL top 6 at 19, not really worth it. Henrik Lundqvist, Pekka Rinne's down to an 86 from like a 92 or whatever, which is insane. Neuwirth is always on the trading block. Hottanen, he's up there. Paul Martin and Ray Emery. Ray Emery's still kicking around. J-Bo's up. That's the new name. Vasilevsky, wow. Fringe starter, but I can't acquire him because I really just don't have a need for him. Miller as a backup, and then Orpik, and that's it. So no one really major there. That is pretty cool. Let's see what we're at here. So as far as like what these guys go, so bottom 6, top 6D, top 9 forward, top 4D. So we got those guys pinned pretty good here. Where is he projected to go? Unpin. All right. So we can unpin the guys that we've done 3 times here. So actually, we're gonna keep Morrow. Select. We'll see his profile. Where is he projected to go? He's projected to go in the top 10. So maybe we get Stanley Morrow in on the team. Sullivan is a top 10 pick. So again, they are some good top 10 picks this year. He's a top 5, right? No, he's a first round pick. So I think we remove Sullivan here. Buckley, isn't he a second round pick? He was the second, but he's now a first. So I think we remove him. And let's go list all scouted players here and let's see where we got here. So let's sort by potential, see if there's anyone absolutely insane. So Morrow's a top 4D potential actually is what we're scouted him as. Almond, we will pin him to the watch list here. He's 5'9", he's short, but he can get the job done. How old is he? He's only 18, which is good. Where are we scouting right now? Scouting QMJHL. View all prospects in the region. So let's see who their top prospect is and kind of where they're projected to go here. So first round for Aubin, second, third, fourth. There's no one really major. Top 10. Well, let's see what he's got. And let's see what he's got. He's a good defensive defenseman at least. And give these guys. Let's see any goalies if there's any good goalies. Oh yeah, there's no good goalies in the region. View prospects in the region. Who else do we want? He's a little bit older, but you know, could be a good depth pick. Third round with bottom 6 potential. That might be worth pinning. All right, well, we'll keep it this way. We're fine this way. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here. Hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's a little bit better now that I've kind of got this balance going. So we have some guys pinned. We're gonna see how well they perform and go from there. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and hey, comment if you want to comment below. And if you comment, I'll try to reply if I can. If I can't, it's because I can't reply to your comment. But anyways, guys, as always, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys on the flop side.